So like you see, now I push the check fold button before the turn comes to me. Maybe it's not the best thing to do, because if this guy limps in and see that I immediately checks, he knows I have a really trashy hand. And now Vlad raises. He has been calling some before, so I would think he has a pretty good hand here. It's also under the gun. In short-handed you really don't respect under the gun raises as much as in a full table, but it still has some value to the hand. A7 offsuit. Nothing to get too excited about, but it's the button. Jack 10. Let's see if I can take a flop against Rick James this time, but he folded. I'm gonna raise it. 35. And this is also good flop to bluff at. Like one big card. It's a flush draw out there, but no straight draws or anything. I get called though, and this is a good time to check and take a free card. I now got a straight draw as well. I don't know. A Jack or 10 could be a winning card as well, so maybe I have 10 outs. I'm gonna check. 7 was not a very good card, I think. If he called the flop bet with no bets out. If he called the flop bet with a 7 and maybe a queen comes on the river, it's very hard for him to call if I bet. Now he bets out 80, which is a small bet. Could be a good time to raise him, but I don't know anything about Vlad, so I'm just gonna let him have it. Yeah, I'm thinking about what kind of hand he would bet 80 with in that situation, but if you don't know the player it's tough to tell. But maybe had a king with a so-so kicker like king 10 or king 9 or something, and really wanted me to pay him off. Now he just calls. I'm gonna try to steal it. A lot of really bad hands now. Not suited or anything. So Rick James bitch is back here with a raise. He has been folding for a while. And he doesn't seem to be the kind of player that would check any flop in this situation, I think. Rather weak bet there. 50. Could be a queen or... Nothing there. And it's hard to say anything about iBluff over here. He seemed to be a little bit scared to put too much money in the pot without a really good hand. He limps too much, I think, but now he raises and get re-raised. He raises under the gun. We just see what happens. Quickly checks. Rather dangerous board, this one. If you have like ace king or ace queen, it's not too funny to play it, but of course if Goat has ace king, he will have to bet it. And that's the downside if you have ace king or ace queen in that situation. If you get a big re-raise against you, it's a very unpleasant place to be, because you got a big hand and you got a straight draw. But I think he did the right thing there against iBluff. Yeah, I would think iBluff had at least two pair in that situation. Not that I know what Goat had, but if you had like ace king or ace queen. Minimum raise from Vlad. I'm gonna take a call now with king 7. Nothing there. This is a good place. If Vlad checks now, I know that it doesn't have a good hand. If he checks, that is. And then if a turn comes a small card like a 3 or something, and iBluff checks, then I know that both these players are empty, and I can steal the pot a lot of times. But now it's 20, I don't have a draw or anything. Maybe if I had a gut shot I would raise him here, but because he bets 20 into the pot of 60, which it looks really weak, but I'm gonna fold.